Africa.
On the 19th of November 2008, a baby girl was born in Panorama Hospital in Cape Town. What made this birth different was that Humane was born with the worst diaphragm rupture in medical history. She still gets discussed at medical conventions all over the world. What effectively had happened is that with the rupture of the diaphragm, all the organs that were supposed to be in an abdominal area were all at the top. So she had this skinny waist and this massive chest, sort of looked like Arnold Schwarzenegger on steroids. Heart's off to the right hand side, lungs up, only one lung developed. And the doctors and the professors and all the medical professionals that were there took a look at this little girl and decided she wasn't going to make it. She wouldn't last 24 hours. So they left her to die. The problem is, she didn't want to die. 24 hours later, Humane was still alive. 48 hours later, she was still alive. 5 days later, all these doctors got together again and decided, maybe we should operate on her. So they decided to operate. Opened her up and they built a diaphragm. Pushed all the organs back into their places where they would. They left the heart to eventually move back normally. This happened about 4 or 5 times in the next 6 months, where they had to re-operate because the diaphragm kept rupturing. The body was obviously doing its own thing. But that little girl refused to let the world and the medical professionals tell her what to do. She decided she was going to live. That happens to us today. We allow other people to tell us how to live our lives. Matthew spoken about the influence. Davia spoke about your purpose. All of these are factors that need to be considered. You determine your own destiny. Don't let other people tell you how to live your life. Now, as a leadership trainer, this applies to leaders. Leaders that try and tell their people what to do and try and force their people into a certain mold are not leaders, they're managers. Because managers instruct and they enforce. Leaders inspire and empower. And by doing that, you allow people to be themselves. You allow people to be creative. You allow people to develop themselves into better people. Don't try and put them in a mold. Don't decide for other people how they should act and how they shouldn't. Because what's going to happen is you're going to lose the trust of your team and they're eventually just going to dry up. Well, if the boss doesn't want to listen to what I have to say, then I'll just shut up. I won't say anything. And we effectively then mold their personalities and the way they are. That little girl turned 10 last year, November. She's in grade 5 this year. And for the last 4 years at school, she has scored 100% for maths every single year. She is top in her whole school. That little girl that they said wouldn't live for 24 hours, that was going to die. She determined her own destiny. She wrote her own future because she didn't listen to the naysayers and to the other people. The same thing applies today with leaders and in business. If you don't like your boss, if your boss doesn't appreciate you, don't let them determine who you are. Stick your hand up, stand up, and make a difference. The moral of the story is, you determine your own destiny and your own future. Don't let other people dictate